We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Houston, the left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
The new season is upon us as here's a swing and a miss, and we're playing for real now. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Here's George Springer.
Batting second, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. George Springer goes down for the first out of the game. Hit in the air to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Gurriel brings it in. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is in the air out to right. Reddick on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Calhoun has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting
Evan Gattis now standing in.
hitter, Evan Gattis.
First offering on its way. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed.
First baseman, A.J. Reed.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. For Gattis, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
He's ready. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped high in the air. Verlander is there for it. 1 away. Here's Justin Upton now.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at that off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in, number 17, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Verlander sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Luis Valbuena now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Calhoun is there to put it away for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marwin Gonzalez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Into the box now. George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Runners off for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Catcher, Rene Rivera.
Rene Rivera swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Cue shot here out towards short. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
This one's down to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Low for ball one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He popped out in his first trip.
Cole Calhoun.
Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest. Here's Justin Upton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple of runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Three and two now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. One down. Riding in once again, Evan Gattis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun has a play. Two gone. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, number 17, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 17.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Once again a 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Rene Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Rene Rivera.
In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This one's down to third. Gurriel scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Verlander sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the move, and that retires the side. Here's George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Center fielder George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. George Springer is retired to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball the pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
That misses 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike
And
He's
leading
open.
off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now, Luis Valbuena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, he's about at the point right now where I figure one more base runner, and that might be the end of the line for this guy.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air. Richards just to the left of the mound. 1 out. Evan Gattis now standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Evan Gattis is the second out in the 7th inning. A.J. Reed is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Rene Rivera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. High pop up. Gurriel is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Jim Johnson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jim Johnson.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the move is Upton. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Balbuena is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. To first. There is Balbuena. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 29, Tony Sipp.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the 1st out. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way to Upton. And the changeup is way low that time. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. The next 3-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now
stepping into the box, number 17. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting,
Here's Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And to score the runner from second. Standing in, Ian Kinsler. Number 2 with a walk.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. John Del Gustave is out
now
from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one's buried in the dirt.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and 0, here it is. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher,
digging in, Rene Rivera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Rene Rivera becomes out number 2 this inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He'll try again, 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Digging in, George Springer. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one.
Springer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Valbuena is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty. One man out. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Now another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Rivera corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Into the box, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And there's ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
Now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. High pop-up. Gustave is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll be the one to start things out.
The designated hitter, Evan Gattis.